Of course, we've got easy start. Why wouldn't we have an easy start? Madness. Why wouldn't we have an easy start, eh, dog? Get some people on here. Who have we got? How we doing? Tristan. Urban. Off-grid hub. Patrick. Pete, how we doing, Peter? Steve. Mark. Clarence. Virginia. Yeah. Jason. Paul. How you doing, Paul? You all right, mate? Andrew. Nick. Old man, how are you? Timmy. Off-grid hub. I like that hand, yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's good. Pete. Matt. Haven't spoke to you in half an hour. Some bloke from Cambridgeshire. Tyrone. Stephen. It has Matt. Joseph. Craig, how's things? Trevor. Oh, getting there a bit more, man. Read it a little bit better then, possibly. Whew. Don. Tony. I'm all right, Tony, thank you. I got up this morning. I'm hoping to get up tomorrow morning. That's what we're doing. That's the way it is at the moment. So yeah, that's the plan behind it all. Just keep getting up. Oh, you got home now, Paul. That's good. Oh, Kubota, yeah. Good. Well, I just thought I'd jump on here. Well, I had a minute. Michael. Fucking everybody wants me to go to Agritechnica. If I'm honest, Michael, I was actually asked this the other day, and I was offered accommodation and flights and everything. At the moment, I've got to be sensible. At the moment, it would still be too much walking for me. Haven't done it before. I know it'd be too much for me. Dale. I'm all right, Tristan. I'm all right. No, I've literally just got on here, John. Only just got on here. You're still rooting for Putin. David, how we doing? Oh, I bet it's a lot of money, Paul. 200. That's a lot for a bloody air filler. It's the best way, Tony. Just keep at it. But yeah, I'm all right, as I said. But just things like Agritechnica. What's that, like a month away? Yeah, I'll be better, but hopefully. But I got to be sensible. And a day at Agritechnica, because you need 2-3 days minimum, and a day at Agritechnica would wipe me out then for 3 or 4 days. You see what I mean? It's just how it is. I just got to be sensible, You gonna get another cut of hay, Joe? Bloody hell! Okay, well, those little buggies. To be honest, it's a lot of people have said that. I would take you to a show. You go this. If I can't fucking walk, I'm not gonna go. It's like that, really. Andy. Chocks. No, Paul, I didn't because of what's been going on. I didn't, but I still have it in the box here for you. Actually, as soon as I saw your name, I thought I'd get. I'm sort of getting round to catching up with a lot of stuff, Paul. To be fair, but yeah, no, I've still got it for you. That'll come in handy this time of year. Um, yeah, no, it's the. I know, some people like to say the scooters and that are a great thing for them, but it's just, I suppose it's just stubbornness and whatever. It's not gonna, going round on a scooter. We talked about using my Kubota compact tractor and stuff, but taking the piss. But I know I want to get fitter again, don't I? You know, that's the plan. So it's not going to really help me. Tommy, how are you doing? You're not packed yet. You only just come off holiday, ain't you, Vince? How's my 7, 8, 10? It's fucking blue and shit like it always is. But I had to. That's been the most troublesome fucking thing. But Vince wants the fucking thing there, so I've made an effort. We've taken it fucking about 100 miles. It's about 100 miles, about 80 or 90 mile. We've had to take it. Luckily, Martin Hall stepped in. Good old boy. Hall's Transport and Pete. And yeah, but it was no, you're shit out, Nick. You're shit out this year. Russ. Well, that's how it goes, mate, and that's one of those things. Trevor. You've been ready, Han. I know you have. Yeah, do you know what, Joseph? The wheel horse would actually be fun and it sounds nice. I might be tempted to do that. No, so don't forget, I've spent the last month at work as such with Robbie, drilling and stuff, and obviously I've been subsoiling ahead of him. So I've been active. Um, it's not always been easy, but is what it is, isn't it? Just how it goes. But like I said, I think long term, if you look back, the bad days, the painful days are less, and the better days are increasing. So that's what I want, really. Um, Probably a stuck valve, Paul. Always go straight to the valve chest. It's always the first port of call. Could just be shit under an O-ring, or a piston just seized. It's like Christmas for you, in a hand. Lou, how we doing? So yeah, so let's say Martin Hall stepped in very kindly to support the Patreon, the Lord Muck Tractor Day thing. He's carted my 2720 and the 7, 8, 10, and he's also gone and fetched Matt Golden's. Because of Martin, we're able to have case, international 956, case 1594, and a 1690 David Brown is coming in there as well. Jamie Clark's bringing his Fiat 16090. Luke, how we doing? Well, I think something seized on it. Just work your way back on it, Paul. Taking the parts off. Matt Foster from Matador HQ. We will do, Matt. We will hopefully have a good day. Thank you, buddy. For those of you that follow me on the Patreon, you'll have seen the latest Matador video where Matt and I, with Nick and Andy, went and removed a Matador from a location. Yeah, I'm all right, Lou. I'm all right. I'm just trying doing office stuff today, Lou, and editing and bits today, and hopefully the same tomorrow. Just try to, how can I put it, save myself a little bit for Saturday. You're all right, Luke. We're all right. How we doing, Martin? How's things with you? So yeah, and then the 7-8 then it got to the point we thought it wasn't going to go, if I'm honest. I took out the shed, and because it had stood, it was basically the dual power had stopped working and the four-wheel drive had stopped working because they're on the same circuit. However, Ernest Doze came to the rescue. Ken, who's the chairman of Doze, he stepped in and said, "We'll sort that." And he sent Dave out, and Dave sorted it. It was a wiring issue, and sort of Dave rewired and rerouted some stuff. So the 7-8's gone there. So that's all good. So we're should be a good day Saturday, but it's been with the help and support of a lot of other people. I think we got most of what we wanted, if you know what I mean, and of that Matador. Um, the good bits. Stuart, how we doing, mate? I'm not gonna go silly, Nick. I'm not gonna go silly. There's no point. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. So it's like I'm sat here now, and I've got, if you can imagine, it feels like sunburn on my legs. So it's, at the moment I'm not in pain, but I've got this fucking irritation. Imagine having sunburn and your clothes touching, and even at night the bed sheets that just, or as if somebody had rubbed nettles on your legs. It's like that. Just like, fuck off. Just fuck off. You're just irritating me. So well, as I said, we got what we could. Lou, and I think it was a result, all things considered. How's the Cabelco? I was thinking about that today. I haven't been there since, it was the week after I found out, went to hospital, and they was telling me about the condition. So, like a twat, I thought, oh, fair enough. I know what it is. They give me some tablets. Jobs are good. And so I went to Wales and was playing with the Cabelco and other stuff, strimming and mowing. It was like, I'll just take it easy. And that fucked me for like a week. I haven't been back since. So that was May. I think it's all right. The next time I want to go over there, I want to service it, oil and fillers on the Cabelco. That'd be the next thing. Well, I've got stuff I can put on Lou and all that, but it's just like, well, what's fucking causing it? Why am I, it's more just annoying. Yeah, it's just annoying. How we doing, Mark? Wife's neuropathy failed L551 surgery. Well, I hope she gets sorted. Ian, because I've had, I think, a touch of that neuropathy. But I think now we're getting things flowing again. I think we're all right. Well, getting there, you know what I mean? But it must be awful for people. But anyway, like I said, fucking worry about what's up with me. It don't make a difference. I've got to get on with it. Paul, how we doing? So it's like, you just get on with it, really. But yes, get the stuff done Saturday, and I think the weather's gonna be dry. I think the weather's gonna be dry. Oh, you got your barcodes, Tyrone. That's good. They're bloody nice adjustables. They don't open up when you put pressure on them. They're good. Cheers, Eric. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Rodney, how's you? Jim McCrunchy, how's Jim? You had a little moment. You had to go in the bathroom, Jim. I thought you'd like that. That's a nice little picture. They're all ready for you there, Jim, for Saturday. Bradley, how's things? Yeah, that can't be easy, Ian. That can't be easy. How long ago did I drive the 814 Power Slide? So we were talking about that yesterday, actually. Who was I with? I was with Martin. Martin Hall. Yeah. I don't know. You're gonna have to literally. I'm gonna say like 5 years ago. I bet it was longer than that. I bet it was longer than that. I bet it was 7 years ago or something like that. Go and look on the video. It should be the date. Have I driven one since? No, that was the last one I drove. That 814. I love them. We were talking about it yesterday. I absolutely love the 814s. Nicholas, how are we doing? What are you doing on here now? Ben, if you can get in the 7-8, Jim, you're more than welcome to go for a spin in it. Paul, how are we doing? That's the whole point of the track today. You know, you go to these shows and you can look round them, but and if your mate's got one, you might go for a ride with him. But the whole point of the track today is they're there for my Patreon followers to go for a ride in or drive them themselves and just see, experience what they're like. They're all tractors of that age, and it's all a case of getting to drive them and see the differences and thinking, fucking hell, they were still building this when I could have had one of them, that sort of thing, because I lived that shit. That was the point. I myself, George to a degree, Basil and Matt and whatever, we've lived those tractors at work. Most people now, as I said, it's just a thing they see at a working weekend or a show. So you don't really. It's like with the TWs and stuff. People, oh, they're amazing. There was how many hours you done on one? Well, I've never driven one. Fucking go and spend a few hours on one, you know. And it's funny. It's like the 2720. As I said, when I was 21, 22, I had the 27. Fucking king of the hill with that thing. Now, 30 odd years later, still nice. It's still I've enjoyed the lot. I've been on it for a month, and that's been hard graft with it. But when I finish and I jump out of that and go and have a round with Robbie on the drill on the new 77, I say new, but relatively new 7720 Massey, how quiet it is, how comfortable it is, even for the passenger, so comfortable, so quiet. Autos to GPS, you know what I mean? And you're like, fucking hell. I used to do that for months at a time, but that's what I want people to experience. When they talk about TWs or the 7-8-10 or the Massies or the whatever, they've got a proper understanding. Paul, how we doing? Tommy, what's up with the legs? I didn't like that, Tommy. No. I've got heart failure. Diagnosed back in May. So the old heart's not so fucking good. So it affects everything really, But I'm better than I was, Tommy. I'm better than I was, and as I said, I'm just fucking trying to keep active. Just try to keep active. Mike, how's Mike? Nick says, "Don't forget when you're up to it, we off." Nick, yeah, mate. Honestly, I can travel to you now, Nick. I did the other day. I was up for the memorial service up at Kelston, so I can get up your way. We'll do that. I've 100%, mate. Yeah, I ain't forgot that. No, Jim will take it for a spin, Nick. It'll take the 1594. That's the point. That's why we took it. That's why Matt's brought it. He'll take the 7-8 for a spin. You'd be up for that, wouldn't you, Jim? You can take the 7-8 for a run, can't you? 7 years ago was it, Dingo? Is that how long ago it was? From that era. So I've driven a high Mac. In fact, a high Mac as I'm going to say a 3-4-year-old. Not fucking talking on site. Well, I was on site, but not as an operator. It's first 360 I ever drove. About 3-4-year-old. I was put in one and just told to play with it, with the pedal and all that sort of stuff. Out of that era, I tell you what was a real good machine. They were badges of Ford here, but I think they were German. Riscia was a fucking phenomenal machine. But if I'd have to say again of that era, that sort of 80s, Poclane 90 or a 60, but a 90. Incredible. So far ahead. So far ahead. Jim says, I'm interested in the others because we didn't see a lot of others, apart from Case Dealer, was rather omnipresent. See, Matt's got them all cleaned up for you, Jim. Look. Bill, how we doing? Paul. Look after yourself, Paul. Paul, send me a message, Paul. Give me a nudge because I've got a lot going on, but give me a nudge, mate. It'd be awesome. Mr. Gixter, how you doing? Cheers, Paul. As I said, I'm doing what I can do, Paul. Cousin had a 6480 yet. But the Robbie, before he had the two 7720s, he had two 6480s. I've seen an inch green. I've never had to go on one, Jim. Thank you, Paul. So yeah. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Just keeping busy. And as I said, it's a case of getting to each next thing. Like this working weekend. It was there was a time where I was thinking, am I going to be able to do it and put it on? I know that, but as I said, I've had so much help. So, Steve, how we doing? Pineapple and orange, Lou. Of course. John says, I had a triple bypass 7 years back and some stents. You're 70. Well, that's good, mate. That's good. My arteries and that from the CT scan, John, completely clear. All good. That's half the problem. They don't really know what to do with me because I don't fall into any category. You'll be a heavy smoker and drinker then, no? Oh, you'll be 80 or 90-year-old then, no? Oh, you'll be, all your arteries will all be calcified and furred up, no? You'll be overweight and, living a really unhealthy lifestyle, no? Oh. They don't know what to do. Fretchen, how we doing? I'm all right, Stu. We're all right. Been busy. As I said, I've had a busy month. Been working and stuff, Stu says I've had 4 stents fitted years ago. Never been better. That's good, mate. That's good. As I say, they found an underlying problem and addressed it, see, but they can't find an underlying problem in mine, apart from my fucking heart isn't pumping enough. So, it's what it is, isn't it? And much to their dismay, see, the standard NHS, don't get me wrong, the NHS have been fucking phenomenal. And again, that's luck of the draw. Where I am, the hospital is phenomenal. Fucking X-rays, MRIs, CT scans, everything, bang, 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 done. Can't find anything. But they tend to throw you in, right, you've got this, therefore you need this, 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 and this. And the trouble is the tablets they want to put me on give me severe fucking back and leg ache. I mean, crippling to the point I can't walk. And I got no energy. And basically, I kept going in and they said, we're going to give you a checkup, see if we can get you on the next level of medication. And then they go, oh, your blood pressure's low. Can't really put you on the next level. Okay. Next time, we'll try and get you, oh, your blood pressure's low. Yeah, I know. The medication you put me on slows my heart rate. My heart isn't really fast, but you keep putting me on stuff to slow my heart rate. Yeah. Oh, so in the end, with the pain and everything, and no blood going around me, I thought, fuck it. And I said to the doctor, I said, I ain't a medical professional, but I'm a fucking engineer, and I realised that if you slow the RPM down on a pump, you're going to reduce flow and pressure. She's like, yeah, I suppose there's one way of looking at it. I said, right, so let's fucking get the revs back up. Now, I'm not saying that's the greatest thing in the world, but I got the revs back up on the pump. And guess what? Flow and pressure is up, and I can function. So, like I said, they don't really know what to do because I'm off, off the majority. I'll take one of them. I tested them all one by one. Again, I did my own test, came off and cleaned myself for 2 weeks off the drugs, and then tried each one, measuring heart rate, blood pressure 3 times a day, side effects of each tablet on its own. And I realized I could take one when I needed to, one all the while, and the other 2, the main ones they want you to take to steady your heart, couldn't take them. So I'm off my meds, but I'm functioning, That is what it is, isn't it? And they don't know what to fucking do with me, so it is what it is. Tommy, how you doing? I'm glad you like that, Tommy. I must admit, I know it's taken 4 years to do, but that Massey video, I think, and a lot of people have said, but I think for me, it's one of the best I've done. As in, just so much went right with that. Well, so the story behind the Massey video, I bought that 4 years ago and was going to do a video on it. And I kept then, obviously, I was doing a lot for the other manufacturers. Let's just say Komatsu called up. I'm going to film the Massey next week. Kurt, do you want to come do some dozer stuff for the Komatsu? Yeah, okay. The Massey's not going to go anywhere. I've got the Komatsu for a week. I've got to get it filmed within that time. The Massey's, that's mine. That's not going anywhere, is it? I do that next time. Do that. Do the editing. Get the video up. Right, next week I'll do the Massey video. Mucker, do you want to come and film this? We've got it here for 3 days. Can you offer? The Massey's not gone anywhere, is it? It's mine. I'll do that next. 4 years went by. And people kept guessing what my favorite tractor was. However, within that 4 years, which I didn't have at the beginning, boys I used to work with, with the spreaders, said, we got some VHS footage of you spreading. That was the video. So I got it all transferred onto a memory stick because the video had started to deteriorate. We nearly fucking lost the lot. Anyway, got it done the stick. Then a bit more time went by, more jobs to do in front of that, And as I was sat editing the video, and that's the other thing. At the time, in the last year, 2, 3, 4 years, I'd have probably filmed it in the yard, maybe gone up the road with it. That would have been it. I didn't really have any work to do with it. I'd have made a video, but that'd have been it. Walk around it, talk about it, drive up the road. Robbo said, stick it on the subsoiler, which was ideal. You put it to work. So we stuck it on the subsoiler. Luke came along, did all this drone footage. It was perfect. So that worked well. I actually then could put it to work. So couldn't have done that 2, 3, 4 years ago. I put it to work. So that worked well. We had the VHS footage, original stuff. And then the week I was sitting editing the video was at the end of the video, I sat there watching it. David, who used to be at the estate where we all work, me and Robbie and all, you know, where you saw us spreading, David passed away. And I thought, right, I've done the video of the tractor. I'll get that old VHS footage, which I got on the stick. And I put it in and I sat and watched that all the way. Because I had a brief look at it, but that's it. And I just let it run. And I'm thinking I can use that bit. That's a good, I'll cut that. I'll use that. And because then at the end is when David turned up in his tractor, an A160, and walked towards the camera. So that wouldn't have been of any significance a year ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago. So that worked well. That worked well. And I put that bit in at the end, you know. So yeah, it was good. I was really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. And I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed editing it. And yeah, just all came together. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things, all came together. So, and I actually enjoy, like I said, I like doing the videos, but when it's stuff that is for me, ultimately for me, that I can share with you, they're just better. They're just better. So it was good. So yeah, I enjoyed doing that, Tommy. iMac, so completely different controls. So if you think about it, yeah, I've had to go on a rubber duck, and they're all right. I'm just not that impressed with them because it's not my sort of thing. Thing is, Dengo, think about it. iMac, one of the first tracked 360s in the 60s. Up to that point, what had everyone been driving to clean ditches, trenches, and stuff? Drag lines. Drag lines, right? What do drag lines have? Levers and pedals. Can you imagine sticking them on a modern control machine? Gone from that. So the iMac was a halfway. They were still familiar. I always try to remember, is it you bring a dipper in or is it you curled the bucket with the pedal? So do you know what I mean? That worked the same. You know what I mean? So it wasn't such a big fucking this is totally different. I can't get on with this. Don't like this. It was a halfway thing. So it was a very clever way they did it. All the Somersetters in it, says Lou. Sean, how we doing, mate? You were all right. Brian from Denmark. Craig. It is, mate. Yeah, you're dead right. It's all fine tuning. Angiograms. Oh, I had fucking angiograms, John. I've had loads of them. That's one thing, as I said, all that angiograms, cardiograms, and stuff. I had everything, and they don't know what to fucking do. So, Richie, how's things? That'd be what we want, mate. Have a new set of injectors would be nice. Tommy. think my cardiologist wants to punch the head off me because I don't do what he's telling me. That's the thing, isn't it, Tommy? Do you know what I mean? You know your body, don't you? Stu. Oh, you've been harvesting today, Stu. That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of people flying around here carting spuds. It's the good old days, isn't it, Lou? You see, I saw the old gear. As I said, and that's nice, isn't it? You know what I mean? Seeing it work, and that's good. Jamie says, will you go back to Mr. Hughes' skid steer, or is that a way out the way? No, I think we're nearly there. In fact, you reminded me. Yeah. Oh, the engine and all that is in, and grid engine's been through. Well, we're now on the third engine. The original one was bollocks. The one that Joe supplied, that he was given with it, bollocks. We got another one. It's good. I'll give him a call because they were just trying to sort out the wiring and stuff. That was the biggest thing. But no, should be all right. But there's so much missing. We've had to make so much up to it. But it'll be all right. I think it'll be a good little handy little bit of kit. But when we do it, Jamie, yeah, we'll you know, you remind me I need to give them a call. But everyone's been busy, obviously, of late with harvest and then everyone drilling. So it's been sort of put to the side of the shed. But yeah, no, with last I see it, it's all ready to fucking go. I did have the rad all redone because I had a fucking hole in the core and stuff like that. So, but you said those like sign language, Tommy. Yeah. Andrew says went past the farm yesterday. They had the super flowing massy colours. Ah. Yeah, I think they got one, didn't they? Yeah, well, hi Max. A lot of them down. So I'm saying the Lou. There is. We'll see what we ask. Max, how we doing? I've got some more stuff to send for you as well, Max, along with your other stuff. But I got some. That'll be another package coming to you. Found some bits the other day, and I thought you might want that. Al, if you could give any life advice from your personal life, what would it be? Look after your heart. um, it's a very good question, isn't it? Well, again, there's probably, if you ask me tomorrow and the day after, there'll be different bits. The one thing I would probably say is don't be concerned or bothered what people think of you. And I don't mean be an arsehole. If you treat people right, treat people how they treat you, look after those that look after you. But the others, don't worry. Don't change you. If you're a decent person and you're doing good stuff for other people, don't worry about other people. Because the chances are they're not bothered by you or bothered about you. And if they're arseholes, well, their opinion ain't worth anything anyway, is it? Just be you. Try and be a good person. And try. Here's something. Look, I'm not fucking doing this because, you know, I want to tell you that. Right, but here's the little thing. I wouldn't say anything, but I'll tell you on here, right? I'm not going to make a fucking video about it. The other day I was driving. I want a coffee. I'll cut down the coffee stuff, but I want a coffee. No sugar, nothing. Just a plain like latte coffee. I was in McDonald's. And £2.50. As you both pull away from the kiosk bit where you talk into and go and pay, there was a car beside me which had arrived before me and had started to go away. I thought, well, I'll let through, and she just smiled and waved me on, so I went in front. Got in, pay for the coffee, and I said, and whatever she's having behind, I said, she let me in. I said, I'll pay for hers. And they went, it's like 16 quid. I went, fucking pay for it. Because I just thought, a lot of people are just like, yeah, fucking wacky races, isn't it? When they often lines at McDonald's. But she didn't. So, kind. Nice. And I like that sort of thing. Anyway, got mine. Parked up. Next thing, the car come behind us. Her car. She got out. She said, "Did you just pay for my thing?" I said, "Yeah, you let me in." She was in tears. She said, "No one's ever done that for me. No one's ever done that for me." I said, "Well, have a good day," you know? So the point what I'm saying is, in this day and age, it's all about me, 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 me. You don't have to be that person. You don't have to be everybody else. And I'm not saying you have to fucking pay for someone's dinner or whatever, but hold the door open. And I know, again, some people, they're like, "What are you fucking doing?" Think I can't do it. Whatever, just fucking slam a door in their face. But the point is, just try and be nice to people. Try and be nice to people. There's not enough of that anymore. There used to be, there's not enough. So little things like that. That'd be my advice for today. Uh, Joseph says, C&C. Oh, Clint, yeah. Oh, really? I haven't seen. I haven't caught up with that. So it's on. It's on Chris's video. Is it? I'll have a look. I'll have a look, Joseph. Yeah, that's exactly right. Thing as they help people, go across on the other stuff. How many tractors do you have? We tried to count up the other day. I think with non-runners, ones that, but complete, and I think it's like 62. I think we come to 62. It has been more on that. Actual ones, good runners, I think currently it's about 24, I think. That ready to go straight away, without others you'd probably tow them around the yard, bit of ether and they'd go in that. But Paul, how we doing? Philip, how's Philip? You all right? X series are good. Very, very good. Actually, Dingo, yeah. JS's were hit and miss. Rene, how's Rene? How's Rene? Jason, how's Jason? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while, mate. Yeah, we'll get some stuff to you, Max. Don't worry. Clarence. Well, as I said, you ain't got to do it all the while, Clarence, but no, it was the fact that someone had done something nice to me, do you know what I mean? And that was just letting you in, sort of thing. But yeah. Keith says, great advice. Be yourself and respect those who are good to you. Exactly, Keith. Exactly. Oh, you can carry on, Tommy. You got dispensation. Kermit. Al, how you doing? Went well, Rene. The match 1594, 956, 1690 are all there now in the yard with 2720, 7810. What do I see there? FW30, TW30, Massey 3645, Deutz 110, Massey 3090, Case 1455. Darren's still got to bring the TW25, 3185 fast track. Paul's bringing his little B275. Jamie's bringing his 160/90 Fiat. Jason, thank you very much, mate. I'll make sure the dogs get that. I'll make me coffee, Jason. Appreciate that. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh, that's just something else before I forget. You remember King Bob, the collie at the rescue place, the one that used to always jack himself up and have a mud out on camera. He went today. Bless him. He was about 14. It was very quick. Just last night he didn't want to eat. And Yeah, so the vet came in this morning. Very quick, very, very quick. So all this sort of back end had given away and stuff. So it was very quick, but he's one of the sort of longest there, if you know what I mean. That's yeah. But yes, Jason, thank you. We'll do that, mate. We'll do that. Um Having manners goes a long way, especially if they're carting your combines. Actually, Martin Hall does a lot for manners. Oh, you mean that sort of manners? Yes, Lou, they do. Remon, other Landini. There are some Landinis over here. In fact, there's some the newer ones. You know, the nice ones. There's some of them local to here. People always like them. They like them, mate. Yeah, got a good reputation. I know somebody's on his back. His fourth one now. Everyone's always in a rush, says Nick. You're right. Rude. Often, definitely not as nice a worlds they grew up in. That's true enough, mate. Start giving him all the evening loo stuff, Rene. You can tell him yourself Saturday. I'm looking forward to everyone because a lot of people won't know each other, but they'll know of each other. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. The trouble is, Joseph, they're not all in one fucking place. And at the moment, I don't want to be driving around too much. That's when I get fucking a lot of pain. But yeah, I can do a video. You're seeing a lot of them as we're doing it anyway. Stephen, are you coming Saturday, Stephen? Just yourself? Are you coming? Kermit. Are you on the Patreon then, Kermit? Oh, good old boy. Just rub it in hard, Tommy. Put your hand in some fucking grit first. Webo. Someone he says someone paid for my coffees at Necton. Then I got chased as their card had bounced. That could only happen to you, Darren. That could only happen to you. Did I ever do anything with the Great Wall, Jeff? I did. I got all the parts, Jeff. Then with everything that went on, it's literally just waiting. It's something, as I said to you before, with everything that's gone on, there's been bits I wanted to do, the Massey being one of them, getting this weekend sorted. But I looked at it the other day. Yeah, I want to do the Great Wall. And in fact, now I might have to do a bit more to it because the MOT's out and I want her MOT it. And I think she'll go through. I don't think there'll be a lot of hassle with it. And then I said I'm probably going to do the little test with it. And then I'll put it on I'll raffle it off. Someone can have it with a fucking MOT. So yes, we'll get on with it, Jeff. Bus, how we doing? Oh, you lost yours. 9. It is, mate, yeah. He's 9. Well, it's still a good age, and it's never enough, is it? Never enough. David, I told Basil he was a bender yesterday, David. Yeah, I did. So he went and showed me his that looks nice. So that's a nice size, David. You've done a bloody good job there. I am, but that looks right and that sounds nice. Do you know what I mean? Jonathan, how we doing? Yeah, you done a nice job there, David. Would you ever buy a Proclaim 90? Would you have a video on us? Oh, yeah, I've been looking for one Dingo, honestly, at the right money. But yeah, I always keep when I see one set for sale, and there's people who's like, no, I've just bought this, and I'm like, fuck it. But yeah, I'd like a Proclaim 90. It'd be nice. Paul, how you doing? Doesn't cost a penny to do good things, but you make someone laugh who's maybe not doing the best in the world. Oh, that's right, mate. Yeah, it is a good day. And as I said, it's the young girl just sort of burst into. No one's ever done that for me. Well, so you let me in. So you don't have to do it. I said, just have a good day. That's it. It's nice. Do you know what I mean? That's just nice. That'll be good. I'm looking forward to it, Renna. I'm looking forward to it. Stephen from Leyston. Oh, you're coming, Stephen. Yeah, we've got bacon rolls. Matt had a pig done, so we got fresh sausages, got butcher's burgers, not fucking carpet burgers, got fresh butcher's burgers, onions, cheese, all that to do, cheeseburgers and whatever. I'll bring some more of that steak along for the, sort of after evening stuff. Got some cakes, nice cakes, drinks, teas, coffees, and all that. So we'll be all right, mate. We'll be good. We'll be good, Stephen. But Jonathan, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad you're coming, Stephen. That's good. Richie says, one thing I've realized lately is while social media has brought us closer, we've never been further apart. I believe it made people far less social in person. So people ask me, hang on a minute, that must cost a fucking fortune to put stuff on like Saturday. And it does. And I pay for it. But there's nothing better. And it's bigger this year. And I said, I still want to keep the numbers so as friendly. I think we had, with me and George and Basil and Don, everybody there, plus everyone, we had about 50 last year. I think we're well over 60 this year. And that's what I was like worried about the numbers getting too big. Because you then start getting little fragmented groups. 50, 60 people can mingle, chat. There's enough tractors and that. They can talk to each other. It's exactly right, Richie. I want people to mingle and chat. And not lose that art. It seems like a dying art now, doesn't it? Conversation. So yeah, you're dead right. There'll be some banner, Renee. Any new projects in the line? Fucking tons, Jonathan. Fucking tons, mate. Johnny, how's Johnny? Yeah, there's loads, John. There's just so many, if I'm honest. But it's deciding which ones I want to do. In case I don't fucking make it to the end of it. So I want to make the ones I want first. Is the Fud Weasel still about? He is. So the Fud Weasel's also been going through a rough time with a similar sort of thing. His old heart, but he's all right. Had an operation on my birthday last week. Last week, yeah, week before. He had an op, and it went well. He's still, a little bit rough, but he's all right. We've been going out because while he's under medication and stuff, he's not able to get out and about as well. So I've been going once a week, picking him up. We should have a day out somewhere, and just like old times, him and me just riding around the countryside, going and having a look at this and look at that. We've got some stuff planned for next week as well. So yeah, he's all right. He's doing well. He's doing well, mate. Yes. No, Tommy. Tom, blind one. I think we lost him. Was it last year? Might even been 2 years. Last year, I think. But he was, he had a good life. And that's what it's all about, mate. They, their alternative before they come to us is bang anyway. Done. So no, he had a good life. But no, we don't have him anymore. Bless him. But yeah, it was a shame. He was just such a lovely dog. Khan, how we doing? Simon. How's Simon? You all right? It's getting around that time again, Simon. I think breakfast is calling, isn't it? We'll have to, you, me, and the boy will have to go and have a breakfast, I think. Just get this weekend out of the way and we'll do that. David says, Matt went about Basil's come in the yard from spraying. He's been spraying the ground off. We're going to probably work on, and but no, that looks nice. You have made it, and the size is right. Do you know what I mean? The height, everything, David, is fucking lovely. We'll get it on video. No, not really forestry kit. I've moved county skidders and stuff, and I've actually moved a ponds before. Moved it, loaded it, but no, I haven't really had a go on it, Dingle. Anything you need to bring, just yourself, mate. Really, I think. I don't know. Really, I think we got most things covered. Khan's at some gay shooting competition. in his bloody arseless shooting trousers. Anti-social media, that's right. Amos! You missed the track to work on tractors. Well, I didn't film it because I wanted to get on and get it fucking loaded, but I serviced the Massey this week. Ever since I had it. I mean, she was oil, everything was all that, but yeah, so I did oil and filters and diesel filters, did it all the other day. I just, it was fucking drizzle and whatever, and I didn't film it, but we'll do some more stuff. We'll do some more workshop stuff this winter. Yeah, we'll do some. Kermit says, speaking of George, what's your take on the new JCB 6000 series? It's a new fast track, isn't it? I dare say I haven't driven one, but I dare say it's all right. Tyrone says 69 Massive 135. Keep me busy. Good. Good. Jim says, highlight of my year, 332 miles in the blink of an eye. Wouldn't miss the you come a long way, don't you, Jim? Wes is coming over, Jim. He wasn't, and he said to me the other day, I booked my tickets, I'll be over. So Wes is coming on the day from the States. But 332 miles. You coming down tomorrow night, aren't you, Jim? Stephen from Ipswich says, if it's anything like last year, it'll be brilliant. Need something to cheer me up. Got scammed on Facebook Marketplace in buying a tractor. Anyway, I honestly thought you were going to realise who it was, Stephen. And I just thought, go on, press buy it now, and you did. What a wanker. No, that's a shame, Stephen. What was it you tried to buy? You can tell me Saturday, can't you? Never buy, unless you're there, never fucking buy anything off there, mate. Terrible place. Mike, we're doing all right, mate. I think that's nice and warm in Arizona, isn't it? Oh, you're Arizona. Yes. But who? So I was speaking to the other day. They had a horse called Arizona. Someone was talking the other day. There you go. More Arizona, just more than one. Robert, Sharks. Should be a good day, mate. Yes, get over and get them on there, Dave. That'll be all right. Well, like I said, I'll be teas and coffees for the first bit anyway. I think Saunders is getting there about 10. I think he's got a milk Saturday. Will we all go out clubbing after the Patreon day? Depends if there's any seals out at Brancaster. We'll jump in there. We'll go and club them. You're all too funked after 7, 8 o'clock. You all got to go to bed. We were going to get on it last year, and all got to go to bed. Dan, what were your favourite 80s, 90s? 80 to 105 horse. 80, 90s, 105 horse. I'm going to say, like, David Brown. I'm going to say David Brown, but I'm also going to throw in there Deutz. I'll throw a Deutz in there. You make sure you text that to me, Khan, all right? We want to see your arseless trousers when you're on the trap stand, mate. It'll be fucking lovely. I'll be able to show it around everybody. Matthew, how's things? We're getting on right, mate. Amos, we'll do, mate, over the winter. We'll get some, I've got plenty to get on with workshop-wise, so we'll do some more. Don't encourage him. Mickey, how's things, boy? Are you all right? I was talking about you today, actually, with someone telling about what we used to get up to. Because I showed the picture of when we were loaded up at, the big estate up near Killinghome. You know what I mean? The big estate where we were working. And you had me on the trailer. Can't remember the name of the place. With the big arch and all that, you know what I mean. Renee's leaving about 11. Okay. So, Renee, if you need, if when you go up there, you're staying in the hotel and stuff, aren't you? So you're all right. You're sorted. If you need anything, just give me a shout. Yeah, you'll see Stephen on Saturday, Matt. Paul, are you involved with AEC Matt at RHQ? Matt was on here a little while ago. He was on there earlier. Yeah. If you joined the Patreon, you'd see what I've been up to. patreon.com/Lord Muck. It's where all the Matador videos are. The last one was a cracker. But we do a lot, Paul, yeah. Jim says, I heard from Wes. Brought him another copy of the Farm Machinery Handbook. The cleaner nicked it out of the hood. Oh, really? You'll be down Friday. You can get fucking start polishing some tractors, Jim. See you later on, Pete. Oh, you're away early, then, Pete. Where are you parked up at the minute? Oh, Andrew. You don't get it, does he? I think he just wants to be scared all the while. Well, I'll have some beer there, Dingo, anyway, so it'll be fine. Have a bit of beer. And we'll have a steak that in the evening anyway. I'll fry that quick steak up. That's lovely. Yeah, we'll sort it out. Oh, you're mowing in Rutland? Yeah, we did do some good jobs. And you seeded my car, you bastard. Right, everyone, look, it's been lovely to catch up. Really looking forward to seeing you all, the Patreons, on the Saturday. We're going to have a good time. Marvin, Jack, Stephen from Norwich. You're not from fucking Norwich, Stephen. You'll be on your scooter with a Trucker Tim sticker on. We'll fucking pressure wash that off. Yeah, I'll do the same steak again. In fact, I'll go and buy it and do it. I've got to soak it tomorrow night, so I'll do it. Yep. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing you all Saturday that are coming along. The weather looks good. Basil's took a load of gear up the other farm, so we'll mess around with the tractors in the morning, the yard, go and do what you want, have a look around and take pictures, food, drink, the lot. We'll have a bit of grub. We'll do a road run, jump in, drive, and whatever you want to do. We'll go up to the other farm. Basil got several cultivators up there that is this year. I think the John Deere Arctic, that's the other thing, the 8440, that's up there already. Plus some other cultivators. So we can hang on some cultivators, some of the gear up there, have a play. The rest of you can take the tractors up that track, where we went last time. Go up and down there, that nice long track, and have a play with them yourselves and see what you think to them and swap about and have a chat and all that shite. All right. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing you all. There'll be like fucking wacky races. That's it. Jim will be in the 1594. He won't be on his scooter. I can guarantee that. Oh yeah, Stonehenge. You'll be all right, mate. Anthony, how you doing, mate? But yes, you got a new umbilical. Very good. Very good. But yeah, so I'll see you all Saturday that are coming. And just enjoy yourselves. What I plan to do, I'll plan to film some of it and I'll put it on YouTube of the day. I've already been filming some stuff to lead up to it. And then there'll be other stuff, the behind the scenes stuff, me ripping the shit out of you lot. That'll be on the Patreon. All right? That'll be all right. Yeah, we'll have plenty to play at. Clutch my 135 is either on or off. Little slip. You know what you got to do, Tyrone. You know what you got to do. You've already said it yourself. And they're not a big job, mate. They're not a big job. Best to do it. Sort it all out. Springs could have gone, whatever, and the whole plate, just change the functions. They're not a lot of money either, if I'm honest. So, yes. I'll see you all later. See you Saturday. Once I get this weekend out of the way, I was talking about this the other day, Jack. I'll put that video on there. We'll put it on the Patreon, the JCB one. All right, mate? We'll do that. Yes. Right. See you all later. Love you to see you all. Be good. Be kind to others. And I'll catch you again. Do well.